Kenyans are full of expectations, especially regarding economic growth, as a newly elected government settles into office and starts delivering on a myriad of promises it made ahead of the elections. Right at the top of that list is job creation. More than 40% of Kenya's employable population is currently out of work. For the many who are making a living from the country's sizable informal sector, the new government must make the business environment a lot friendlier.
Kenya's Juakali sector, the popular term for Kenya's informal sector that loosely translates as working under the scorching sun. Up to 70% of Kenya's working population is employed here and contributes at least 20% of the country's gross domestic product. Working here is hard enough. Add to that an inability to afford loans, lack of insurance and a pension, the list goes on. But these people don't want handouts from the government. They want more attention to be given to their area of work and the cost of doing business to be reduced.
Hopefully with the new government, things will be better because the biggest challenge you face in Juakali is sourcing raw materials. They are usually very expensive and we would like them to reduce the taxes for the suppliers so that at least we the artisans can benefit.
In his inaugural speech, President Uhuru Kenyatta said he would tap into young people's talents in sports and entertainment to create employment and make entrepreneurship a more lucrative option.
Fellow Kenyans, dealing with unemployment will be a priority for my government. We are committed to creating jobs and opportunities for our people, especially our young people. We will do this by creating an enabling environment for our private sector. We will also harness the gifts and talents of our youth in order to enable sports and entertainment providers to earn a profitable livelihood.
Bureaucracy is one of the shackles that binds an economy that could be growing much faster, lifting more among Kenya's 40 million people out of poverty.
What does ease of doing business mean is really, how quickly can somebody register a company? How easy is it to get the licenses? And really corruption. Is there the huge hindrances in carrying on business? So if they want to tackle that positioning, is really to make everything very busy.
Kenya's economy has yet to return to the more than 7% growth rate it reached in 2007, before election violence slammed the brakes on. The economy grew at 4.5 to 5% in 2012, slower than some of its neighbours. And while average income climbed to $820 in 2011, nearly double the 2003 average, according to the World Bank, it still sits below the $1,025 needed to pull it into the middle income category. With a recorded unemployment rate of 40%, the new government has its work cut out. And as Labour Day on May 1st approaches, many hope Kenyatta will reassure them with a rise in the minimum wage. Clementine Logan, CCTV.